Ever spent hours coming up with the perfect thing to say to a woman, only to be met with a fake number or a rude response? You're not alone. Ditch the cheesy lines and learn the scientific hacks that'll have women saying, hello, instead of hell no. Make no mistake, you're here because you've had those awkward moments when you misread a signal or missed an opportunity entirely. Whether you're scouting for a serious girlfriend or just boosting your appeal, these methods are based on solid science. You'll be learning all about them in this episode, for they that have helped many men ahead in their dating lives, making them irresistibly attractive. So let's get into it and put you miles ahead in this game. First off, we have confidence. Remember Cicero? That guy was spot on when he said, confidence is the foundation of all success. But don't just take his word for it. History is loaded with men who owned their space like they were born to rule. Take Alexander the Great. This guy didn't sweep through continents because he second-guessed his moves. No, he stepped up with the kind of swagger that screamed, I've got this. Even when he was venturing into unknowns, his confidence wasn't just for show. It was a weapon, rallying his troops and frightening his enemies. That's what real, unshakable confidence looks like. So why does confidence grab attention? Well, it's simple. Confidence screams capability and status. It's like a massive sign that says, I'm the guy you can rely on. You're basically broadcasting to potential partners that you're a solid pick. Think about it. How you see yourself shapes how others perceive you. If you label yourself as a champ, you'll act the part. You'll walk taller, talk with more conviction, and make decisions like a boss. Others will see these vibes and react. It's a cycle. Your positive self-image draws positive reactions, which pumps your confidence even higher. Next up, we have seduction resistance. Think about this. Why do you think a lot of women go for the guy who's not falling all over them? You've got to be the prize, not the pursuer. If she's twirling her hair or batting her eyelashes and you jump, guess what? You just looked easy, immature, or plain clueless. You need to be the challenge, the guy who's hard to win. Most guys are quick to fall for flirty gestures, but guess what women really want? They want the man who isn't so easily hooked. Otherwise, you're being very, very pathetic. Now, let's talk about reactance. A psychological kick we get when someone tries to push us into a corner. People want what they can't easily have. That's your secret weapon. Not being just another guy who's quick to bite at flirty tricks. Ups your game massively. Think about legends like Cleopatra or Don Juan, icons of charm. Cleopatra wasn't just some damsel handing it all to powerful men. She attracted them with her smarts, charm, and that mysterious vibe. Don Juan, he was a master at making folks pine for his attention but hardly gave it away. That's the art of keeping it cool and making them come to you. Take a page out of Stoicism. You must master your desires and keep your emotions in check. This is essential for not appearing needy. Stoics are all about self-control and integrity, not giving in to every flirt that comes your way. By adopting some Stoic principles, you present yourself as calm, confident, and not dependent on someone's approval. Own this mindset in your interactions, and you're not just in the game, you're setting the rules. Next, we're moving into territory that demands your full attention. Timing matters. You know the drill. Early in the night, everyone at the party is hunting for the perfect match with sky-high standards. But as the night stretches on, a few drinks down, the vibe changes. Standards drop. This is often referred to as the beer goggles effect. Basically, alcohol and the late hour regulate how we see others. making everyone look a bit more attractive. It's all about the optics of the moment. Here's the game plan. Stay solid. Don't dive in when everyone's standards are through the roof. Watch the scene. Bide your time. Keep cool. Observe. And make your move when the timing's perfect. As the night calms down, people lower their guards, and their imaginations kick into high gear. That's your moment. This is when women start paying attention to the confident guy who's been cool, calm, and collected all night. Not the one who's been desperately throwing himself into the spotlight from the start. But let's break it down with some hard science. Studies have shown that alcohol, fatigue, and even the atmosphere of a venue can majorly alter our perception. Alcohol messes with your frontal cortex, the brain's command center for reasoning and judgment. This leads us to make bolder, often more questionable choices. Fatigue has a similar effect. As the night drags on, we get tired, and our decision-making sharpens less and less. This combo sets the perfect stage for the perfect timing. Make no mistake, because timing is everything. It's important that you recognize the right moment to step up. In social and romantic scenes, timing your approach after observing these shifts can massively boost your game. It's all about reading the room and catching the real vibe of the night. So keep your eyes open and your mind sharp. This now takes us to the next method: bravery and desire. Here's the raw truth. Women are attracted to men who aren't scared to show they're interested. Think about it. The heroes in romance novels aren't just sitting around. They're warriors, firefighters, daredevils. Why? Because boldness is sexy. Acts of bravery, from confronting waves to facing challenges head-on. These are what ignite fires. Here's where it gets real for you. Showing nerves, it's a turn-off. Hesitation doesn't win the day. If you're into her, show it. Don't be that guy who's too scared to make a move, despite what you might hear. Being upfront about your interest usually works, if you keep it respectful, not creepy. Here are some quick do's and don'ts. Do tell her she's beautiful, and you'd like to know her better. Don't catcall her on the street. That's just cheap. Do lean in for a kiss when the moment feels right. Don't follow her around spouting what you do to her. That's a horror movie, not romance. Do talk openly about your intentions when the vibe is right. Don't get touchy without clear signals of interest. Men often think they need to hold back more than they really should. You'd be surprised how much straightforwardness can work in your favor when it's done right. Finally, let's dig into the final method: status. Make no mistake, if there's one thing that keeps popping up in dating advice, it's status. And yeah, it's critical because, let's be real, women often flock to men who are seen as high status. But what does status even mean? You've got the flashy kind. Money, elegant clothes, the works. Then there's the real deal. How you carry yourself. Your ability to lead. Which one matters more? Well, it's not about what you have, but how you act. Being a boss in your behavior is what really bumps up your appeal. High status comes from acting like you've already made it, not from what you own. This whole concept revolves around neediness, or the lack of it. Neediness is a killer. It's the fast track to being unattractive. Picture this: a guy with all the right jokes and a killer job, but he uses them just to get a nod from a lady. That's needy, and it's not a good look. But then, there's the guy who's between gigs, passionate about his hobbies like rock climbing, and totally honest about where he's at. Guess what? He's the one who gets seen as genuine, authentic, and, yup, attractive. Why? Because his actions aren't about impressing her or anyone else. He's being true to himself. He doesn't dance to anyone's tune. He writes his own. That's the guy who ends up living a life that's fulfilling and irresistibly attractive. So what's the biggest draw for women? A man who's strong, smart, and capable. A guy who can meet her needs, no matter what they are. You don't have to guess right every time. You've got to show you're ready and able to step up when it counts. Spot her shivering. Offer your jacket. She's hungry. Grab her a bite to eat. These simple acts show you're attentive and ready to handle what life throws your way. And that, right there, is pure gold in the dating game.